Yeah, it's pushed.
Bonsoir, bonsoir. Je veux aussi vous remercier toutes d'être parmi nous ce soir en cette belle journée ensoleillée. Hein? Merci Mère Nature parce que on n'était pas sûr, mais tout était beau. I don't know if you haven't met me yet. My name's Melanie. I am Nick's little sister. I want to thank you all for coming today from far and wide to celebrate. I know that Nick and Jeanette really appreciate you being here today. I also want to make a couple of introductions. Là, je m'excuse parce que je pense que tout le monde comprend l'anglais, alors j'ai décidé de parler en anglais. Je vais aller vous traduire ça tantôt en arrière, là. Okay? The first people I want to introduce are our hosts for the evening, who are the parents of the groom. They have both worked very hard, and now when I say very long and hard, to make today a beautiful day that it is. Michel et Carole St-Francois. The parents of the bride came all the way today from Corpus Christi, Texas, to give away their little girl. I want to present to you Lincoln and Finney Smith. I have to say that to both of you that it has been a pleasure getting to know you this week. And I think now that I've met you both, I understand Jeanette a little better.
What you mean about that?
I now see where she gets her quiet, calm, loving side. And I can also see where she gets the funky, crazy, wild personality she has.
Lincoln, you've been discovered.
Now, some of you may wonder how a nice young lady from the great big state of Texas ended up here in Ottawa with my brother.
Why does that sound so bad?
Show it.
Well, this lovely love story didn't actually begin in real life. This story began a little over 5 years ago when a night elf priest and a human mage met in the dungeons of Stormwind. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about,
Sounds scary to me.
Talking about an online video game called World of Warcraft, where you play with or against other people, real life people, and you can talk to them in game and play together. And that is how Nick and Jeanette actually first met.
On Azeroth and Moonwater.
They got to know each other while playing this video game, and somewhere in the battlegrounds of Azeroth, they fell in love.
Nick, you softy.
Said battleground.
I'm trying to kill him!
Jeanette then did something that I think, personally, is very brave and pretty crazy. She packed up all of her stuff, including her cat, and moved to Ottawa to be with Nick. And as her flight was landing in Montreal, I went over to Nick's house with a card and some balloons. And this is where I cried. Because I wanted her to feel welcome. when she got here. Little did I know then how much she would mean to me today. Jeanette, I am so happy to have you in my life. You're not helping. I'm happy to have you in my life and in my children's lives. And you are truly a wonderful, wonderful person.
You're here.
As for Nick, well, first I think he just got really lucky. If you know Nick at all, you know that he's actually a very giving person. If you need help, he will always be there for you. Just don't ask him for money.
Can't get what I ain't got.
When we were kids, Nick and I sometimes didn't have a choice but to play together. We moved around so much that we would always get to a new place and we didn't have any friends. And that's about the only time that we played together. In our 20s, when our parents moved away, we went our separate ways. And I was so scared that we would lose touch and not see each other very much. But Nick called, to my surprise, and he visited, also to my surprise. I'm not sure if it was just to get a free meal.
Yeah, that's about right.
But maybe he really did like his little sister. I was relieved and happy that we could always turn to each other when we needed it. And I'm happy that we still can today. Nick, please take care of my new little sister. So in closing, I would like to propose a toast to the bride and groom. Congratulations. Go and be happy together. And as a married woman, one thing that I can tell you is that it's not always going to be easy, but it's always going to be worth it. Cheers. Thank you. And at this time, I'd like to invite the father of the bride and the father of the groom to come up and say a few words.
Okay, big boy.
Lincoln, a few words.
Okay. I just want to say, oh my God, y'all good. First of all, Jeanette, I was worried about you. You know, as you took off, you ripped my heart out.
Thanks, Dad.
Left it in the cold. I was telling her, what the hell are you doing? No, actually, I'm telling the truth. So, I was going to say something real nice, and, well, what for? I had the minister say what I wanted to say. I had every one of you say what I wanted to say.